Please, fight them. Defenders in the siege Pennacook will get minor penalties. So, is that true? That's not defenders getting penalties. That's defenders getting buffed. I should have spent the manpower. Okay, it's real tempting to send those men down there. Jake, your flag has changed since the last session. Yeah, because we moved our capital over to the Eastern America region, it changed from white to blue over on the right-hand side. Let's keep those ideas coming in. If I get one more idea, then I'll be able to unveil territories next to my colonies instantly. However, these lands are going to take some cost to core 20. 180, but we'll have enough for that. There we go. So adjacent territory is automatically discovered when a colony is built. Hopefully that will unveil this terra incognita. Bang. Now we can happily keep colonizing our way down to Delaware. 3 and 4 base tax. Lovely. Right, again, he's an old guy. I don't want to keep him on, but if we elect someone else, then we're going to be wasting our Republican tradition, so let's let it happen. Kiskil Adil. Not bad. Gee, the English have actually done us a favour down here. I don't mind my lands being occupied. It doesn't give me much in the way of war exhaustion. Pathetic. Nothing because we're Defender of the Faith. Jake, I'm working on an exploit for infinite money and monarch points, but I'm stuck in a detail I can explain in chat. But it can be a suggestion for a campaign. Where can I tell you about it? Just send me a message. I'll read it when the stream is over. A message in Twitch. Sometimes people do send me messages just saying, Jake, I thought of this, and some are good and some are bad. Some don't work. Some are horrifically tedious. No, Aztec, you fool. We'll help them out with their other problems then. Jake, what are the still uncolonized important centers of trade? I'm not sure if there are any. France secured this estuary. This one was never uncolonized, that center of trade. We managed to take the estuary at the Hudson. What's this? Yeah, Quebec's already taken, and I seem to recall there being one up here in Hudson Bay. But I haven't checked all of America since the Art of War changes. Oh, look at that, he's dead already. We only re-elected him a short while ago. Well, we'll let him carry on. We'll not tell the public that he's dead for a short while. People are so happy that he's still alive that they're improving our production. Thank you. Always take the points. You'd be a fool not to. Horrifically tedious. What exploit does that remind me of? Yes, the default. I certainly didn't have fun with that one. Okay, we can do away with these countries. It's free for us to take the land. We'll take the money as well. Attempting to take the reparations, so we will, I suppose. Is that really necessary? It's not like I get much. We just push back the truce, which I don't need. Same could be said about the money, but always take the money. Who do you think we are? 3 provinces to take. And just core, Core. They're probably separate nationalists. Lenape, Micmac, and something else. So they're going to be separate rebel factions, so we don't really care about them. They're never going to amount to anything. That's how to keep a guy down. Keep telling him he'll never amount to anything. Gosh, the English are... length of war modifier. Always. So we can clear out these freedom fighters. Which we could certainly do without. Oh, that was a terrible mistake. He was, that was our leader. Well, let's see how good this one is. Awful. I hope he dies. So Chavs grow ever larger. We'll get our claim on this one remaining province, whilst also claiming this land. Want to get all this land whilst we can. Oh, we have a claim on it. Then, Iroquois then. Yeesh. I want to keep our inflation below 5%, since it seems to trigger some horrible event if we don't. Not concerned again about the English occupying our lands. They're losing this war. They'll peace out eventually. With a bit of luck, they'll take over this land. Although we're getting dangerously close to integrating the Aztec, and I need them to core this land. Something they're being a little lax about doing. With these new bonuses, England are a lot stronger. 50% extra manpower and 50% force limits are fairly large. So I'm going to need quite a bit of power to take them on. Jake, if you were to take land in the Caribbean, will it be yours or a colonial nation? It would be mine, because it's in the North American continent. You can check that by going to the region map mode and hovering over anywhere. It says Caribbean, North America. For example, Panama, also North America, part of the Spanish Main, whereas the province adjacent to it, Darlan, Spanish Main but South America. If I took 5 provinces here in South America, in a South American colonial region, it would form a colonial nation, unless it had a land connection all the way up to my capital, which is unlikely at the moment. But I'm not interested in South America, it's a tropical wasteland. It's not too great in the game either, am I right? Okay, this is unpleasant. I could do without you taking that land. We've unlocked forced labor, just as planned. Let's hope we don't engage with the enemy fleet here. Good, we did not. We'll try and engage with these natives. We need these rebels, because we need them not to be there. Utterly useless ruler. Because I want that core to go through. It's not going to go through at this rate. Oh, heavens no. Just gotta have faith. Eliminated, so the core continues. As do those Castilian patriots. I don't like having my land so divided like this. It means Means a lot of woes when it comes to protecting these borders. Welcome to the coalition. Ew, I wasn't expanding that much. I don't know what the don't know what they're all getting in a fuss about. You're allied with a Horon who I can't even see, and I'm not really scared of them. Global settler increase +1. Why? In any case, that's 200 people over in Merrimack, so let's expand. The settler chance is where it's all at anyway, that's what you want. I also kind of want you. Unrest -3. We don't really have many rebel faction worries though. Can't go wrong with a bit of prestige. Jake, what's the most personal question you've ever answered on stream? I don't know. Personal questions don't have much of a place here, but sometimes people just love to ask them. The question that gets asked most often is usually, Jake, what is meaning of DDR? Are you referencing former East Germany? No, I am not. Right, so we ran out of our stability fervor, so that's going to slow down the integration of Aztec. But that could be useful right now, because they're having a bit of trouble with this land. End the vassalization of Galicia? Pay money? No. Heavens no. I don't want to do any of that. Gee, this is messy. This is why I don't like colonial wars. Of course, now the AI is much better at naval invasion, so that's causing me a bit of trouble. Still, all we can do is keep growing stronger. Let's not colonize that, since England will probably want to stroll right in. Got our choice between going to Delaware or taking these provinces, and I think when in doubt, we take the 4 base tax province. It can be defended with 1 unit. Jake, how do you like Art of War so far? I love it. Truly, they have improved on many things in the game. Alright, this war needs to not be happening right about now. I see, the problem is that I don't have any individual war score against England. It's France that does. So not used to being the war leader here. Ah! Much obliged, France. Just as well, because I forgot to mount my troops onto that boat. I swear that I had, but clearly I was mistaken. And good, Aztec have finished those cores, so the only cores they'll have left to do are these 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Roughly 10. And he's getting straight to work on that one. With no unrest because of recent uprising. This is great. How about this one? Are you going to do it quickly? Probably not. Good guy, France. Yeah, not the biggest fan of the aristocrat of allying France, but hey, it's probably helping me out more than I appreciate. We're one away from finishing expansion and one away from finishing quantity. If we get both of those done, we can get ourselves another colonist, which would be great. Seal off the Americas more than we already have. Preferably these. And then with a bit of luck, right, what have we got? England will be forced to give France 10% of their income and even more income. God, they love that. They just love taking reparations, don't they? Well, not to worry, we can continue with our rapid integration of the Aztecs. Says it'll be done in 4 years. If I can just get these back in the Aztec hands and have them core it. I'm sure they'll core it. Then I'll get full cores on all their land, and that will massively increase my power, especially since they've been kind enough to convert almost all of it. Yes, it'll give us quite a bit of autonomy, but I'll probably just lower that. Will I lower it? I don't know, it lowers so quickly on its own, I don't think there'll be any need. Jake, the AI is learning from you. Maximum shekels. I sure love shekels. Okay, New Norway is a thing. They're a colonial power of Norway, but when France integrates Norway, I'm sure it'll become a French colonial nation, which will do me no favours, but so what? You can probably hear that motorbike outside, not much I can do about that. Successful company, 2.84 ducats. What is that based on? Well, I suppose it is good news nonetheless. Colonial range plus 20. That gives me something of an idea. It'll give me just enough to reach the easy to colonize province over here. I think we'll do it. Yeah. We'll get rid of the Massachusetts colonist since he's almost done. And we'll take over this. The reason being is that the region it's in is within the East Asian Trade Port. And if we can do that, we can get the East Asian Trade Company for an extra merchant, a bit of money, and some global trade power. Can't beat it. Of course, part of the issue is we're going to need boats and men over here. 4,000 apiece should do. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Of course, he'll take quite a while to get there, but that's okay. So, all is well. In fact, all is too well. I would really love to make Portuguese Mexico mine. But I think I'll just have to claim it and chew through it naturally. Okay, they don't seem to want to take this land, to core this land. And we're almost running out of our power projection, so what can we do about that? Natural thing is to sling an insult at somebody that we don't have a truce with, like you. I'll boost it by 5. Jake, no templates. I don't use templates that often. Oh my, you were Protestant. Probably just as well that I didn't use the colonial conquest. I wouldn't have been able to for you. Now we have overseas expansion for pretty much all of Asia, but Asia's not somewhere we're that interested in. I only really want this province so I can get the bonus. Never gonna send someone 100 ducats when the only malice is 4 unrest and a little bit of goods produced. Excellent. Say hello to extra colonist and global settler increase. They made the best policy even better. Yeah, let's just take Connecticut. Jake, I need your knowledge. Is it possible for a European nation to become Native American tech? I don't know of any way to become lower in technology. Alright, much as I love national unrest, we've got to go for the mercantilism. Mercantilism is one of the rarest and best things you can get in the game. Provincial trade power increase can be enormous. Scotland are doing so well. It would take me quite a few provinces just to block them off from expanding even further around here. The alternative is that I could strike up an alliance with Scotland, since they seem to be natural enemy of the English. Of course, that means that when England come for Scotland, and they often do, I'd have to get involved there as well. Actually, I like the idea of having a good alliance with our friends here. We'll make it so, since the target of this game is not to take over Scotland anyway. New Scotland will hate us, but boo bloody who. Means that New Scotland can help us out in any wars that happen here. Like, oh, I don't know, this war with Portugal. They're expanding far too fast around here for my liking. Jake, can you form any nation? I can form nations. I can form the USA, but I do not want to. How are the religious leagues looking? Now there's a good question. But it seems that one hasn't formed. The Catholic religion is the official faith of the Holy Roman Empire. Only Catholic rulers are eligible to become the emperor, and all electors must be Catholics as well. The emperor may use the enforced religious unity diplomatic action on member states of a different confession. And what the heck? Medina? You've done well for yourself. Augsburg as well? Expanding Salzburg, strong Bohemia, Austria, what is wrong with you? Like, really, what is wrong with you? Well, mighty Savoy, who are currently under attack, are the be-all and end-all of the empire. Oldenburg. Pomerania, no more Denmark. Muscovy getting destroyed. A lot of good things I'm seeing in Europe. See, this is why I like Art of War. Things have become a bit more dynamic. Things you can't really see coming. I wish one of these other Americans would westernize so that I could make them a vassal and have them chew up lands for me. Right, it really looks like France is wanting to get their sticky fingers all over Mexico. We'll take care of them in due time. Jake, will you park some troops in Scotland to avoid the English fleet? The English would destroy me back home. They got Tech 18. I have Tech 12 when it comes to military. That's no good. Probably because I've been pumping everything into our ideas. But that's fine. It gives me a healthy neighborhood bonus for my technologies. Although I was hoping it would be a bit healthier than that. Right, how are you doing with those coring processes? Very slowly. Something wrong with you, man. You need to get them done fast. Specifically Honduras. Not a Western tech in a bunch. Although, maybe they are westernizing, I can't tell. No, most certainly not. Jake, spell out a couple of names of Venezuelan provinces. Thanks. No thanks. I'm not very good at that kind of thing. Alright, even pathetic Pueblo has been unable to westernize. It is tempting to take over this land, but man, I'd have to core it. Points are at a premium here. It's nice to have a better supply, force limit though. Tell me more about your military, England. Uh, 100,000 men, 6 techs ahead of me. That doesn't bode well for me. Does not bode well for me at all. Oh, hold on, I've been wanting a theologian for a while. I should have you. It'll unlock a lot of decisions I want to take. Not you, though. I don't need unrest. We have plenty of missionary strength as it is. Same for you. Superintendents, though. National unrest. Yes, please. Furthermore, it's high time we made our move for Taiwan. Because I don't want them to just burn it down. Jake, your PP's getting a bit small. Yeah, I need to do something about that, don't I? How about something a bit different then? There we go. You know how sometimes you have a province and it's going to take forever to convert. I mean, who has 15 months to convert Sokoke? Well, what I've done is I've placed both my missionaries on Sokoke, so they're going to get it done twice as fast. Look at that. Expected to do 6.4% a month, so let's check it at the 1st of January. Let's just ignore that for a while. The game punishing me for using somewhat underhanded tricks. Okay, so it says 8.6%, estimated to do 6.4 in a month. So you'd think it's going to end up at roughly 15% at the end of January. Let's just watch. Look at that province go. It's going twice as fast because there are 2 missionaries doing the work of 1 missionary, so there you go. There's a second trick for you folks that are watching today. Hardly a game changer, but yeah, there you go. That's a little, that's my parry to Paradox for stopping you from being able to take 2 idea groups at once. Ramble Mo says that's the first exploit I think I might actually use. It's not going to make you be able to convert provinces that you otherwise wouldn't be able to convert. It just makes your progress go twice as fast. So if you only make 0.1% progress per month, it's going to up it to 0.2. That's not a big It's not going to save you much, really.